My memory isn't working at this point. I'm going to have to do a couple things that I hopefully know by memory. This first one's called Serial Killer. You know, the real fault lies with shredded wheat. It's as much fun to destroy as it is to eat. Every day I'd have 16 bowls. I mean, that shit was rock and roll. I loved the sound of the crunch or snap. But then I guess it was bound to happen. I needed more. I headed for the grocery store. I thought I had a supply on hand and everything was just grand. But I have no money. Not 1 red cent. Ain't even eligible for unemployment. Spending too much time with my enjoyments. They were leaving me content. And now I needed more. I headed for the grocery store. I tried to act so nonchalant as I headed toward my wants. My heart was just stampeding, but the brain was calmly repeating, search and destroy, search and destroy. I hauled out my toy. I'm ready for war at the grocery store. Got me an Uzi through the mail. Rigged it up. It won't fail to fire automatically. The brain is screaming loudly, search and destroy, search and destroy. It's time to enjoy, and I hear the Uzi roar at the grocery store. The Uzi does its death dance for helpless boxes of Raisin Bran. Tricks and kicks and Apple Jacks fail to flee the furious attack, and I guess they're going to have to change their name. It's more like Sugar Frosted fucking Flames. I'm groveling on the floor of the grocery store. As flames shoot high from every shelf, I'm reaching in. I'm helping myself. I'm trying other brands. I'm really impressed. There really is a total difference. But the real fault lies with shredded wheat. As much fun to destroy as it is to eat. Thank you. Anyhow, I came home from, excuse me 1 second. Anyhow, I came home from this place last Monday, and after consuming way too much shit, I wrote this down. It's called Life on Licorice Island. With the voice of a siren, its sonorous invitation beckons from inside the refrigerator. That little drop of licorice, or perhaps several liquid liquor shots. It sounds so comforting. And it would land me on that Licorice Island once again. Fucking Jägermeisters. Thank you. Anyhow, this was just written on, thank you. This was written on 6/9, so it was last Thursday or something like that. Called Pure Michigan. The water is ours. Control the power. Protect the water. Try to lasso 3 gorges. Damn. Power to the power companies as water does its trickle-down economy, railroading prosperity. Produce produces many price hikes, and if the thirst it dies affects the supply. Control the power. Protect the water. Fires rage through Arizona. Drought develops love for tinder, and everyone knows it's windy. Really. Smoke gets in their eyes. Flames steamroller the forests. Ex-northerners evacuate. Their southern manners run for cover. Control the power. Protect the water. Here we are in Michigan, surrounded by fresh water, until those annoying Illinoisians invite the Asian carp for dinner. Literally. There's still a little time. But everybody's leaving Michigan. We have the water. We're covered. Now we do my little pour box here. Oh, Christ. This is called The Evolution of Revolution. The local scandal sheet remembers. Look up anniversaries, pages 5 and 6, section D. The weathermen had called a council, planning states of war. In amongst the GM smokestacks many years ago. They were creations of the Nixon years in a place called Vietnam. They lived underneath the shroud of the bomb. And speakers had come prepared with pictures of dead militants recently gunned down by the police. And they had a speaker there glorifying Charlie Manson with a 3-fingered sign that must have meant peace. And fuck you at the same time. It was all to purpose. The middle class, that sleeping dog, must be awakened. must be outraged, must be made aware of its plight. Pepper must be added to the melting pot. The War Council ran its course. The leaders all went underground. They had exposed the liars and crooks. So lying low, they wrote their books. Now they'll appear on the silver screen and be on the cover of Time magazine. They now live in the house on the hill, and they're laughing about the revolution still. The rest of us stumbled into the melting pot to sink or swim or run aground, and sometimes they look up and see somebody else shaking the peppers. They'll never smile, appreciate a slightly different flavor in the melting pot. This may leave a bitter taste at times, but there's enough beer to go around when you climbed up from the underground. Just don't look down. Who says you can't have it all? Who says you can't have peace, right, and rock and roll? And for your entertainment enjoyment, coming soon to a theater near you, political beliefs provide backdrop for an evening of entertainment. Leary and Lydia are in the limelight as part of the traveling great debate. Their viewpoints differ radically, but yeah, they get along just happily as they continue traveling and counting up the date receipts. Thank you. Thank you very much.